Oh, that was literally our first official in-game reference to the Kusanali. Oh. Actually, chat Tabby, why do you play on the Chinese dub? I'm curious. I think I asked you before, but just in case I didn't.
I created another universe.
So I normally would be ending here, but actually I want to go a little bit longer and do one more thing. We're gonna hang out with Heijo. That said, I am switching parties.
Our bond is strong.
But yeah, no, that was that was very difficult to keep the voice acting going, by the way. That was very difficult. That is so cool. That is so exciting.
What if the traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed to do?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
Ah, traveler. Great, you made it.
Don't worry, I'm available.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
No, that's not Lily Pichu. Okay, hold on a second. That was, hold on a second. I can hear the difference. I think she's already announced. English voice actor, yeah. I'd have to check. I can hear a slight difference. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. They probably haven't announced it yet because they haven't officially confirmed. Kimberly Ann. Kimberly Ann Campbell. Okay, Kimberly Ann Campbell is the voice actress. Who was in Hunter x Hunter, Yandere Simulator. She hasn't been in a lot. Let's see, behind the voice actor. Okay, let's see here. Kimberly Ann Campbell. Oh. Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro. I'm gonna have to show a friend of that. Oh! She was done! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dawn from Pokemon. A friend of mine has a big crush on her. Oh no! Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I've got a bit more experience as a trainer than you, so I can teach you some things. If you ever need help, I can be your mentor. You can count on me. United like this, our dream team has no chance of losing. Let's battle! We're unstoppable now!
Pokemon Masters. She voiced Dawn in. Yeah, it's her.
Compared to the Traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic.
A commission you're unwilling to take?
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over.
Yes.
Allow me to explain.
A friend of mine.
A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons. Their name is...
Kujosara. That's right. The general has gone missing.
Don't ask.
If the
Nugget, you don't
general
want to
was
know the
really
answer.
Missing, the Tenryou Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for a case like that? Please ignore Sango's nonsense, Traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo.
Wait,
He
Heizo's
works as a
missing?
special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a Doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here? Sorry, Traveler. Even though I accepted the commission, as you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Because there are too few clues?
Nope, not even close.
Oh.
If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense.
Oh.
The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
Oh.
Needless to say, Sango and Heizo have a bit of a history.
I see what you mean. They're competitors.
Well, it's a little more serious than that. According to Sango, Heizo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Even though Heizo has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him. So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy, like you, Traveler.
I see. So you're outsourcing it to me.
Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional funds. I'm really hoping you can take this commission, Traveler. If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side.
Are you close with him?
Actually, we get along great. But Sango has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings. So, when people ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. If it hadn't been for today's incident, well, let's not get into that. Anyway, could you please help look for him?
Understood. I'll head there immediately.
Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return there and report back to them.
Actually, speaking of Heizo. Oh. Okay. Let's see how it is. Oh, Watatsumi Island?
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs?
I'm here for information about a specific individual.
So his name is Shikano Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant. But I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
Okay, what trouble are we gonna get into? Of course!
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go. Adorn my night!
Well, that was fast.
Look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler. Really, I can't thank you enough.
Have we met?
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma.
Huh?
Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first? I got so excited, I nearly forgot to introduce myself. Ahem. The name's Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way.
I've been commissioned to come find you.
Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
Aren't you curious about those who commission? Aren't you curious about whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate. The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy. Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission, didn't you?
Is he hitting on me? What? How did you know that?
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away?
LOL. Did you deduce it from what I said?
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
Oh, what? sidekick.
I mean,
Paimon was worried he might be in danger, so Paimon came to help.
if the shoe fits.
Why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
I'm not staring. I'm just taking a look.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
He can look, but you can't.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
I feel like this is fourth wall breaking at this given moment. Literally.
Sounds awful. Paimon's not somebody's voice. Paimon's emergency food.
Ha!
No. Wait. Paimon's so upset she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon. How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname?
They admitted it!
We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Pretty suspicious if you ask Paimon. Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
Hey Dragon, how you doing? Can we get a shout out for Dragon? Oh wait, I need to do that. I think I need to do that because Repo's busy. How you doing, Dragon? How you doing? How might you be this fine day? I'm trying to. Ooh. How's Uncharted treating you?
Get out of the way. Out of the way. Sorry, I just had to mow down someone just so we can get her in time. Oh, hang on a minute.
Why sore?
Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, we missed it by 2 seconds.
Why so sore? Yes, I'd also like to know what you're doing here, Detective Hazel.
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryou Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful.
Are you doing okay? What was the surgery for?
As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream. The dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying, "Something vital is missing on this island." Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air?
Why?
What could it be?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, Traveler? What do you think is missing?
It's missing a deity?
You mean the Great Serpent? Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Electro Archon hasn't abandoned this place. Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of intuition. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition.
Why are you
and
trying to burn off your
investigate
nerves?
to see if I could come up with any compelling findings. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point.
Does it have anything to do with these Nabushi?
Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up.
Sorry. I interfered with your plans.
Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is
I
much
see.
more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery.
But I have a commission to fulfill, so I'll have to bring you back first.
Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important?
No, they didn't.
Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together? Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you think?
Okay. I'm curious about your dream too. I'll assist you in your investigation.
It's a deal then, partner. So, let's get started, shall we? First, we can search the camp for clues.
So, actually, Dragon, have you played this game before? Oh.
Hey, isn't this Crystal Marrow?
Crystal Marrow.
Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango Pearl.
Okay, I want to see this achievement that I just got. Elemental Specialist. Defeat 4 opponents with Electro within 2 seconds. Oh. Oh. Okay. No, but I have it. I would play it. But I'm also a Genshin addict, so depends. But the new character, the character that we're talking about right now, he's a 4-star character, so he's relatively easy to get. Limited time currently, by the way. Where are you? Here you are. There he is. He is nuts. He is insane. He is such a good free-to-play character, by the way. Hold on, let me go show you what I mean. Which, if I am going to be building my... Okay, cool. Here, let me show you what I mean. Let's see here. We'll grab him.
Case.
Chivalry will never die.
Where are you?
I can't wait any longer.
And grab
I
him.
won't hold you back. Much.
So like tag team style fighting? Yeah, actually, that's basically the style of game it is. You swap between the characters in order to combo skills and effects and such like that. So yeah, exactly like that actually. But okay. So just so you can see, Heijo here. My Heijo is level 50 with a level 20 weapon. Maximum level's 90, by the way. Okay? Well, something you should know also is that you have a damage reduction dependent on the difference between you and the level of the character. Okay? Okay? This guy's level 90.
Teamwork is triple. Get them.
Oh.
Let's light it up.
I would like you to stop blocking so I can show off. Thank you.
This will do.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay.
Going in. You're toast. Let me weave you up.
Get moving!
Look at his health.
And over. Cheap
Phase.
No, my sword. Teamwork is true. Nice and spicy.
One strike will suffice.
Eat this. Witness the power of
And over.
Fracture!
I'm ready.
Confess!
Out of the frontier, it's the fight.
You win this battle.
Like, that
On
is
your mark.
gross. He was a level 50 taking on a level 90 and he did that. Exactly. Like, he is gross. He is so good. I actually think, hold on. I want to see this. Is there another pyro character I could plug in? No. But doesn't
The threads
matter.
of your fate lie in my hand.
But doesn't matter.
Everybody stand.
Drop this.
Odds reveal.
Bring it on! Get moving! Fracture!
Off we go. Yeah. Teamwork is true.
As you wish, me.
Rain cutter.
This will do.
Bring it on!
Suffice.
Confess! The truth!
Ah.
Come out.
Let's light it up.
Nope.
Yeah. By royal decree.
You win this battle.
Actually, I wonder. I wonder what happens when I do this.
What they do this time?
Would they do this? Actually, Dragon, from what you see, what do you think of the combat?
Let me try my
Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate. Let me.
Truth hurts!
This will end you.
Cyclone!
Stand with me. Out of my way.
I'm ready. Midnight Fantasia.
I let my guard down. No, my sword. Witness the power.
Bring it on!
Yeah, no, that's gross. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Holy crap. That is how is that fair? How what in what universe? In what universe is this level of us?
What's one more?
Dissipate. Oz revealed by rain outlines your fate. Rain.
Fracture! Cyclone!
Lightning terrified. Midnight Fin.
I'm ready.
Let me weave you a verse.
Bring it on!
And over.
Confess!
Stand with me.
Okay.
By royal decree.
Cut down.
It looks complex, but I bet it isn't as complex as once you get the grasp of the combos and changing to party members. It's really easy in that regard. Have you played card games before? By chance, Dragon? So every character follows one of 3 rules. They always have a normal attack, string, which varies between numbers of attacks, a special attack,
Oz revealed thyself.
and an ultimate attack. So, and then additionally, they all have an element that coincides with them. They usually have one of 7 elements, which only 6 are available at current date. You have Pyro, which is fire. Well, fire, water, ice, wind, earth, and electricity. Oh, ads. Got it. So in other words, I am going to talk to Heijo here and get some conversation going with him while the ads go.
So, have you found anything?
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Dragon, thank you so much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Holy crap, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. We found a bunch of marrow crystal and sango pearls.
Yes, I've found pretty much the same. And there really are a lot.
Aren't these all super expensive?
Give me a second to get out of this
These must be
dialogue
the
here.
valuable things that went missing from the island. That's it. The Nobushi must have stolen them all.
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands on commodities like these.
Huh? What do you mean? Did the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and sango pearls are an even more precious commodity. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily reliant on the trade of these special resources. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got lucky with a huge batch like this. My guess is they ambushed a caravan. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravans being plundered.
I know someone at the shrine. Follow me.
Perfect. I knew you'd be a huge help.
Well, duh! The traveler is Paimon's companion after all.
Oh my gosh. Shut up, Paimon. No one loves you. Okay, so now that you're back, characters follow the usual rule. These 4 rules. Every character has a special normal attack sequence, a special attack, and an ultimate attack, which I cannot show you at the moment. They also follow one of 7 different elements, with 6 only being available currently: fire, water, electricity, ice, earth, and wind, and then coming soon, leaf or nature, whatever you want to call it. The idea of the game is to synergize a person's kit and element in a 4-person squad or team to be the most efficient in terms of damage output and deal the maximum amount of damage as fast as possible. There are some exceptions, but that usually is the general rule. There are also about, let's see, bow, sword, claymore, catalyst. Yeah, 4 different weapon types, which you can synergize with the characters as well, and something called artifacts, which basically serves as armor and such from normal RPGs. So each character has their own sets and armors and stats, and basically you want to power up your 4-person squad and make them synergize with the other members, boosting your overall damage output.
On a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the...
That's the basic understanding of the game in terms of party building. Basically, it's a party building game with, I don't know if you like open world adventure games, but it's open world. It's open world action puzzle game basically, with some gacha elements, but we're not going to talk about that. Are we going to talk about that?
Dissipate! Know my sword! Witness the power of...
Fracture! Can't move it!
Then you might very much love like this.
Your bond is strong! Wings of dark... Let me weave you a verse.
Compact! Bring it on! I've been outsmarted. Fracture!
Okay, let's see here.
As you will.
Rain cutter!
Bring it on!
So would you want your party to have the same elemental types or a mix? Usually a mix. You want 2 of the same element with usually some flex slots. It depends on the party though. Like, for example, the party that I was using right now is a variant of something called Taser, which is the entire idea of Taser is to cause electricity to jump between targets while using water and wind to spread the electricity through the targets and deal massive damage that way. Then there's Pyro Element, which is usually you use wind to spread the fire and empower the fire, while using and then 2 fire elemental characters to boost the party damage, and let's see, and then the only element I can think of that you kind of want one element is Geo or Earth. So this party consists of nothing but Earth, but that's because Earth is kind of like an outlier element that really only synergizes with itself. It doesn't really synergize with other elements. Other elements have... So every element in this game has a reaction of some type. So for example, if you get a character wet through water and then use ice afterwards, you'll freeze the target in place. While if you use... wind on an element that is anything other than earth, you'll do a swirl which spreads the element around. So every element has other reactions. It reacts with other elements when it comes in contact with them. We don't know Dendro or nature yet because, so it kind of depends, but right here it'll show kind of bonuses for having 2 of the same element in the party, but it's only 2. You in general want 2 of the same element and then 2 other elements to complement your main element. So for example, my main damage dealer in this party is a cryo, so I've got another cryo user in order to complement them. And that's the it gets complicated depending on what characters and what parties you want. So it depends entirely of who you're mixing and what you're mixing them with, which, by the way, I just realized that this is all just a 4-star party and I love it.
Just let me know if you ever find...
Team building can be quite like the engagement, and it's like so flexible, and I have so much fun. It's definitely the highlight of this game, at least for me.
By royal let me weave you a verse.
Get moving! Yeah.
Stand with me. Lightning, Terraform, Shadow Raven. Rain outlines your face. Rain cutter.
Cyclone! Fracture!
Yes, it does. The game has a decent tutorial, and it moves things in relatively slowly.
Our bond is strong. Odds for me. Witness the power of
Confess!
They are unusable.
Bring it on!
out of my way. Dissipate.
As you wish.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Get moving!
You either have to revive them or they become unusable. Their face turns gray and you can't swap into them, basically. You can also, I don't know if you played Breath of the Wild, but you can also revive them at something like a Site of Grace or a Statue of the Seven. The game gives you 5 free characters at the start of the game. And then afterwards you have to basically roll on banners in order to get the characters. Which, to me, is part of the fun, is saving up the resources for the characters I need for what parties or want, and kind of going from there.
By royal decree. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Reverse! Confess!
Lightning, terrified. Time to act.
Midnight Fantasia.
Body and mind. No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Bring it on! Cyclone! Truth hurts!
Oz, reveal thyself. Wings of darkness. Come. Let me weave you a verse.
Bring it on! Confess!
Out of my way. Our bond is strong. By royal decree. No, my sword. Witness the power.
Fracture! Get moving!
Oh, it's so much fun!
Stand with me.
Man, that's so much fun. Oh, it feels so good. And I honestly think right now would be a really good time to get into the game because Subaru comes out next month. So, and there's a lot of content if you start up right now. I would highly recommend you start up right now.
Captain, I see you found the detective.
Watatsumi Island sure is a beautiful place. I don't think I could ever leave.
You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome.
I'd like to know whether any merchants or caravans have recently reported incidents of stolen goods.
Incidents of stolen goods? Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the economy.
We can
including
chat
the
more in a
development of
bit,
trade
Dragon.
routes and establishing our own caravans. Troops have also been deployed to protect them, so it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe. Any looting or theft would be practically unthinkable.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow, so we know it's local.
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, perhaps you could go ask Todoroki. He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night preparing the goods. If something has happened, he should know about it.
Great. Thank you for all the info. Let's go.
Hey, traveler! It's been a while.
Hey, Goro!
I've missed you. Why didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today?
Ah, General Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duties while I catch up with the traveler.
Yes, General Goro.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods. Is that right?
That's right! We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi camp!
I see. So you've come to ask if we know of any relevant cases. Well, I'm ashamed to say that, yes, the caravans have been plundered. And not just once, I'm afraid. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans, yet the crooks still managed to get away with the goods.
It's gonna be
And
rough
you're
to
concerned
upload.
that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public, and instead kept the news to only a select few.
That's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi's affairs, Detective Heizo.
Just a force of habit, really. As a detective, I notice these kinds of things.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never met in person.
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. Man alive, please forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
I love him.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up for you.
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the culprits. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other than Watatsumi Island's valuable resources. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, given that
Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located, is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operations.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizo.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to assist you in finding who's behind all this, right?
I love his
We're
voice
always
actor.
thinking one step ahead. Yes, Those were exactly my intentions. And of course, we will prepare a generous reward for you. The recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development. Ensuring safety of the trade routes is critical, and we can't afford any further incidents. So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Heizo?
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Goro's a good friend. We should do this for him regardless of the rewards.
Great! With both Detective Heizo and the Traveler on the case, I'm sure it'll be solved in no time. The situation is now in your capable hands. I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's go discuss where to head from here.
Hey, why are we talking way over here? Oh, you're not trying to get away from Goro so he can't overhear us, are you?
Very perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her moments. Let me ask you, do you believe in intuition?
Huh? Intuition? Where are you going with this?
My intuition tells me that General Goro is lying.
What? How could you say that? Although he did seem a little on the serious side today, but Goro's a good guy.
Good people can be deceptive too. After all, everyone has their secrets.
What makes you say that?
Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance was a little too coincidental. Sangonomiya soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island, yet I had never seen General Goro even once. But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us to investigate a case.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today, and Goro thinks he's more capable.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar.
Why do you say
If there are
that?
powerful players behind this case, and he needs to draw upon external support, then he should have taken action sooner rather than wait until today. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret, and he had to intervene to prevent us from digging any deeper. Then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot on Rito will yield no results.
Whoa, are you serious? But this is all just a hunch you have, right?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning, though you may not believe me. I sense something special about Goro.
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island, I sense it in him.
Whoa! Hold it right there! Are you saying Goro's a thief?
That's not what he's saying, Paimon.
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just my intuition.
This certainly doesn't line up with the Goro I know.
Sure, I trust your judgment. But perhaps you're overlooking someone else, the true leader here.
Alright, you convinced me. Alright, you convinced me that there might be some secrets here. What do we do?
It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us. And what were we planning to do just before Goro showed up?
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the caravans. Yeah, someone named Todoroki.
Bingo. There's no time to lose. Let's go talk to this Todoroki.
Wait until night. Okay, be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get myself something to drink. Hold on. I won't be too long. Mwah. 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 I'm back. Hi, was I missed? Hello. How might you guys be? Yeah. Ah, why am I being bonked? What did I do? Yeah, we're gonna be ending as soon as we finish this Heijo quest. 20?
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
So we won't be going it too much longer. Hopefully. Grab that. I wonder what Heijo's specialty dish is, actually. Actually, how long? Okay. Cooldown 10 seconds. Okay, so he just buffs everyone else's elemental mastery, not his own.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good, let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet. Let's follow him and see where he leads us.
Oh, great. Sneaky quest. Sneaky stick. Sneaky stick. Sneaky stick.
Your intel was spot on. When we arrived, the Nobushi were all still asleep. We captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look. Everything seems in order. Good luck.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price of grain in the village has decreased.
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies? But thankfully, you also brought back some life-saving medicine.
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Oh, by the way, what is the state of the village's inventory? Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning after I go to the Sangonomiya Shrine and get instructions from General Goro.
Don't worry, we've already prepared the list. Just follow us.
The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen goods were headed to the International Trade Association?
And Todoroki said he'll get instructions from Goro tomorrow. Interesting. It appears these seized goods were never stolen. There's something else behind all this. Now's our chance to look around and see if we can find any leads.
Glaze lilies? What are these doing here? Shouldn't it be crystal marrow or something? This box is packed so tight! It looks like it could burst. Let's see what's inside. Huh? What are all these plants and flowers? Oh, there's a small note here.
The torn bill, the handwriting has been smudged in water and stains, making it difficult to read. Only a faint outline of the words Foreign Trade Association can be seen at the signature.
Genshin? Paimon was expecting to find Sango pearls.
Fatui? What about Fatui?
Did you find anything?
Wow, look at all the Genshin! And glaze lilies too! There are also tons of other plants and flowers Paimon doesn't know here. Weird.
These are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. If these few crates were to be imported from Rito, the price would be jaw-dropping. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate, meaning that they were most likely smuggled. Yes, very interesting.
I like him a lot.
Where did the Nobushi get these goods? How about you? Did you find anything else?
There's a bill here addressed to the Foreign Trades. There's a bill here addressed to the Foreign Trade Association.
Foreign Trade Association.
Bless you.
I've never heard of such an
Hello, Lady the
organization
Laddie.
either.
I love this
And if it's
character.
regarding foreign trade, then smuggling is an even more likely possibility.
Can we get a shout out? I need to shout you out. Actually, I need to shout, lady, the fantastic, the beautiful, the talented Lady the Laddie.
Okay, fight me, dude.
You're playing Arthur. I'm triggered. Already triggered. Even though you're probably gonna if you beat this, if you win, I am going to scream. I am going to scream. No, that's bad. Excuse you, lady. I beg your pardon. No, that's not allowed. I'm the Arthur maid here. I am offended. I'm kidding. How you doing, Lady the Laddie? Guys, if you have not heard of a Lady the Laddie, they're one of my best friends ever. One of my oldest friends as well. Please go give them a follow, Reno. If you have not, they're a Warframe content creator, incredibly entertaining, incredibly energetic, incredibly awesome. You're doing yourself a disservice. I'm sorry. You don't even have the game installed. I actually have been thinking of reinstall. I will play with what I like. Mwah. I've actually been thinking about reinstalling it. It's just kind of a debate at the moment, but yeah, lady, how you doing? I love this character. Follow or die. Nugget. We don't shoot them. We don't kill them. We just violently threaten them.
All right. In which case, I have a rough hypothesis. First, we...
Huh? Who goes there?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we've been spotted!
Huh? Wait, Captain? Is that you?
Oh, so it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. We almost mistook you for bandits.
The day villain vibes. I am so... by the way, I got to listen to it. God, I forget. I hate Paimon too.
Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field hospital with Masashi. Teppei brought you to see us and helped find medicine for us.
Actually, lady, I know you don't like Genshin anymore, but I do want to show you this. Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on a second. Let me bring this up. I'm gonna mute Genshin ever so quickly. Where's my OBS? Hello? Hello? Display capture? Wrong screen! Wrong screen! There we go. Here we are.
Wow, this place is hopping with activity. The sunshine makes the sandy beaches here glow like the embers of a pyro slime. And next to the cool, sparkly water, what a view! If only the desert sand and the jungle rain could get along like this, that would be perfect. Oh, you can hear me? How curious. Huh? You say you're a traveler? Well then,
Yeah, you are. Wait
maybe
a
I could
second.
offer you a bit of
It is
knowledge,
black.
and in return, you can tell me your story. How about it?
So they finally tease Sumeru. And they also... Hold on a second. Let's put this up. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed about that too, Nugget.
The sages think themselves to be all-knowing, but we alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly. In this war, not even a single pawn may be spared. Because on this chessboard, checkmate is not where the game ends.
Ugh, I'm so excited.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day as the nation mourns her passing.
Merely half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears. But Mayor, even speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a foreign land. But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland. You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
Utterly risible.
Though her methods tarnished her honor, Loafalta's sacrifice is a great pity. Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended. After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics. Right now, you have no captive audience. Let every worthy sacrifice be carved in ice. With this nation, endure for all time. In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods. Absolute peace. Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence. Now you rest in this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice. But Rosaline, I promise you, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world.
Want me to say that?
I'm
must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
He's busy with a little experiment in blasphemy.
Colin, time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari. What was that?
What do you mean it's not Chinese? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're leaving the Eastern themed areas at this point.
Hey, come on now. The captain wouldn't forget. I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. We haven't seen you ever since the end of the war. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro and Her Excellency. The guys are all really hoping to see you.
How have you all been?
We're fine. You don't have to worry about us, Captain.
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. The doctor thought that it might be a neurological condition caused by overstimulated emotions. It's pretty serious. According to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking, he would have developed dementia. And that was assuming the best case scenario.
You're one to talk. Don't forget why I fainted in the first place. It's because I heard that you got yourself killed by an arrow. I couldn't handle all the emotion. Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks
so
and it was
much...
only a mild injury. I had an emotional breakdown for nothing.
What do you mean for nothing? I got shot not by one, but 2 arrows in a row. The first arrow was to the left cheek, and the second arrow was also to the left.
It's Chinese,
and
not surprised. It's Chinese, not surprised. Oh, okay, sorry, misread that.
Healed yet. I have to apply ointment every day, and I'm constantly worried it might reopen while I sleep.
Look on the bright side. At least we're still alive.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But enough about us. What brings you here, Captain?
Tell me about these goods.
These goods are all seized from the hands of Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Todoroki was the one who provided us with the intel. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of them while also confiscating the goods.
By the way, Captain, you still haven't met Todoroki, have you? He's the one we're working for now. Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans, with Todoroki at the helm.
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable. Even though he was just a farmer before, he's now successfully running the caravans. And his 2 sons are also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from General Goro, which is quite remarkable, don't you think?
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. He's the one who gives us orders and pays our salaries now. What do they call that again?
It's boss?
Called changing careers, dummy.
Oh.
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole caravan thing is wonderful. Our region wasn't very prosperous to begin with, and the land can't grow any crops. We have to pay a hefty price just to get basic food from outside. I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we did during the war.
I see. I think I understand the general situation now. May I ask where the apprehended criminals are?
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend of mine.
Ah, I see. The captain's friend. It should be okay to tell you then. We apprehended all the culprits and escorted them to a temporary location not far from here. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there. Why don't you wait for a moment and I'll find someone else to show you the way.
It's all right. You can return to your duties. We'll find the way ourselves.
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. All I need now is to confirm it with the apprehended bandits. Let's go.
I love Heijo.
Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar
P.S.
to
I
a
love
case
Fischl
I
now.
once worked on previously.
Oh?
It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items, and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian on purpose, using the opportunity to slip the prohibited goods into the unknowing pedestrian's pocket. Once the intended recipient got word of it, they would find an excuse to harass the same pedestrian before stealing the goods from the pocket. The pedestrian had no idea what happened from start to finish, and unknowingly functioned as a middleman. So, can you guess who the middleman was in this case?
No, who?
Sir, please forgive us, sir. We are nothing more than petty thieves.
Sir, what do I look like? A commissioner? Does my friend here look like a commissioner to you?
Officer! Officer!
First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead, ask anything.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear to be from around here, so the question is, where did they come from?
Oh, the goods? Right, we picked them up at the beach.
You picked them up?
Well, no, we, actually stole them.
Be honest now. Tell me the whole story.
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but we didn't exactly steal them. You see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment they saw us. They abandoned the goods, and we simply came and picked them up. But next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives, and we're all apprehended. Talk about bad luck. We didn't even have a chance to stash away the goods before we got caught.
It's like you shouldn't be a bandit. Why is this so hard to think of?
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight. You expect me to believe that?
You just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging or anything, but our boss is pretty intimidating. With his massive muscle and strength, he could scare anyone.
You really expect us to believe all this?
Yep.
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. When they noticed us, they went running and dropped their goods. I swear. I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal marrow in that load. All nice and shiny, too. Whew, it was amazing. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea that day and couldn't hold off the pirates. This luck of ours.
Wait a tick. Pirates?
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a pretty lady with an eye patch. We had no idea how powerful she was. It was like, boom,
Beto?
boom, thud. Only took 3 hits before she knocked out the boss.
A pretty lady with an eye patch?
Beto.
Oh. Does this description remind you of someone, Paimon?
No! Doesn't remind Paimon of anyone.
Okay. And how about you?
Me neither. Come to think of it, all pirates wear eye patches.
Really? Okay, I'll take that as a no, then. It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a shady deal with a group of pirates, while General Goro appears to be assisting with the cover-up.
What? How could that be?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Goro's instructions before the caravan leaves. Now is the time to address any doubts you may have. Tomorrow morning will be our moment to confront them. Hopefully, my final question will be answered then as well.
Your final question?
The question of what important thing this island is missing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro, Todoroki, and even to Kuda and Masashi. Hopefully, we'll finally have an answer tomorrow. Let's get some rest. I'll see you at Sangonomiya tomorrow morning.
I'm Get that. Anything else? Anything else? Warstar, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I am doing great. We just got done with the event, and now we're doing Hazel's character quests. Thank you so much for asking. Actually, by chance, are you new to the stream? Are you new here? Are you new to the chat by chance? Well then, Warstar. Hold on a second. Warstar, welcome. Welcome to the stream. My name, in case you're unaware, is Sunark Alone. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, prime focus on action games, fighting games, RPGs, a little bit of art, music, and voice acting mixed in on the side. I'm a community-based streamer, prime focus on my chat, because what we do here is mainly Let's Plays. As in, let's put together, because there's nothing more special than hanging out with friends. Today we're playing some Genshin Impact. I hope that is all right with you. How you doing, Warstar? How did you find me? How did you come across me? I want to hear all about it. Please tell me about yourself. Also, do you play Genshin as well? Are you familiar with this game? And if so, who's your favorite character? Who is your favorite character? Doesn't have to be meta or not. It's just who's your favorite character and who's your favorite party member, if you play, that is. You were in my recommendation. Oh, well, hello. I'm glad that Twitch is actually starting to shout me out. Those are mining ores. Those are mining ores. Those are mining ores. Do you play Genshin, or was I just kind of there? Let's see here. What were we doing? Ah, waiting till tomorrow. Okay. Waiting until 8? No, not day after tomorrow. I do play Genshin. Oh, really? What's your favorite party? My favorite character is Beto. Beto's amazing. I've been struggling with building her. Okay. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you the level of pain that I dealt with earlier on today. Okay. So I have a very copium artifact for her currently. So this is my only crit rate helmet at the given moment. My only one. It's pretty bad. Then I did the domain today. I got 2 helmets. I'm excited. I got that, which was healing bonus, and then immediately after the next domain, another healing bonus. Do you know, I've been playing this game since launch. I have dumped multiple of hundreds of dollars into this game, probably about 1,000 at this point. And the game decides to troll me with this. I still need to do Beto's story quest. But I have a sneaking suspicion that Beto is going to. Also, have you tried out Hazel yet? By chance? Have you tried out Hazel yet? He is busted. Hazel is gross. He is he's fun, yes, but he's I'm on the last world level. I forgot what level. I'm world level 8. Okay, he's level 50 with a level 20 weapon. Right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when I do this. Here.
Let me weave you a bird.
Already.
This will
Dance with
do!
me!
As you wish.
I'm ready!
Cyclone! I'll settle this.
No rest for the wicked.
My royalty? Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
How is that not broken? That is gross, right? That guy was level 90 and I dealt that much. And also, to point things out, that's it. Heijo is busted. Now, he is actually busted. Now, I do want to point out that this was... Okay, so I think Kuki is actually way better than people give her credit for. I think people were building Kuki wrong. I'm just gonna say it outright. I think in general, people were building Kuki looking at her numbers rather than her reaction numbers. Because the way she's entirely designed is kind of like an Animo unit, where you're supposed to build her completely as elemental mastery. And once I started doing that, she started dealing ludicrous amounts of damage. Like, she may not be going to, but her reactions are ticking like she never doesn't hit a reaction based on the timing of what her E is. And then when she does hit a reaction, she's dealing like 5k a tick at level 80. And when you've got a whole bunch of other elements going on, and that's at level 80, and bear in mind that reactions are, well, level based. So sorry, I'm a big kind of theory crafter. I'm a part of the theory crafting community. So like, I want a better weapon for her than Alley Flash. But so part of me, if I go into random spiels about numbers and stuff like that, I think that's the part of the game that I have most fun with, is the team building situation.
Who are you?
Hello, Todoroki. I'm Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. I believe you've been manipulating large-scale illegal trades for some time now. Mind if we talk about that for a bit?
You can't just go around spewing such nonsense, young man.
And what if I'm not talking nonsense?
Ridiculous. I don't have time to listen to this. Get out of here, you little brat.
I know I'm on the younger side compared to you, Todoroki, so I'm sure you must have heard the old
My Hero Academia?
saying.
What?
Off the scale, some goods only weigh a couple pounds, but on the scale, they weigh more than 1,000. So the question is, do you want to put your goods on the scale or not?
What are you trying to say?
Well, nothing. All I want to hear is you personally confirming what we already know to be the truth.
Masashi! Tokuda! Arrest these people!
Huh? Todoroki, what's wrong? Who dares to cause trouble at Sangonomiya Shrine? Huh? Wait, it's... Captain? What are you doing?
These crooks are trying to pry into the secrets of Watatsumi. We mustn't let them go.
But, no. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Todoroki, this is the captain of Swordfish too, one of our own.
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? The long-term goal of Watatsumi is to revive its trade and commerce. And since you have been assigned to work with me, it's my orders that count around here. I don't care if they were your captain. Would you dare disobey orders?
What do we do?
Well, what are you waiting for? All right. I see how it is. If you two won't do it, I will.
I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. But here we go.
Wait! Everyone, stand down!
General Goro, you're here.
My apologies. Traveler, Detective Hazo. I wasn't telling you the truth. Todoroki, the Traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island. Without him, Watatsumi Island would never have found the peace it has today. We mustn't raise our weapons against him.
How could you be so naive, General Goro? If we let them go free, then who's to say the Shogunate won't come after us tomorrow? If the Shogunate decides to investigate, we won't be able to hide the truth.
I love how most elderly are like so cynical and focused in their ways in this game.
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not kid ourselves. If going to jail could solve the problem, I would go and turn myself into the Tenryou Commission right now. The question is, what are we going to do with the goods? Will you be able to keep them? Not to mention the chance of astronomical fines. Can you afford that? Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island is a barren land. Plant 100 radishes here and maybe only 3 would grow. And those 3 combined would still be smaller than just 1 carrot imported from elsewhere. You can't grow food or medicinal herbs here, and if we buy them from Rito, we pay exorbitant taxes. My eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how my second son died? He died because there was no medicine to treat him. You awarded both of them medals of honor. But did that save their lives? Can medals heal Tokuda and Masashi's wounds? No. It was the medicine that I got that saved their lives. If we detain them today, the Shogunate will never know what we've done. Besides, we're only a few months away now.
Sure.
We will set them free once the new bill is passed in just a few months, and everything will be okay. None of what happened here will be mentioned again, and life on Watatsumi Island will continue to improve.
Or you'll start another war and cause everything to fall apart because so incredibly important people right standing in front of you.
I understand, Todoroki, but they won't...
I can trust the Traveler won't, but the detective here is a Tenryou Commission officer. Forget it. You're the general. I'm just a radish farmer.
Wait, what is this bill you just mentioned?
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. The bill exempts taxes on goods that are in short supply on Watatsumi Island. Once the bill's introduced, we'll be able to buy commodities that we need from regular marketplaces.
Oh, I see. Man alive. I wish I had known sooner. In that case, how about we put your fears at ease and I'll stick around here a little longer. You know, until the bill is introduced.
Detective Hazo, are you saying that...
You mean you're willing to stay here, young man?
Come on, you two. What's with the strange looks?
Yes, it does. You just have to redeem it. Why? Are you wanting one?
You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you?
So how does the account review work? Yes. Okay. Sorry, misread.
I'm also an ordinary tourist who likes to enjoy good scenery.
So there is a redeem in the chat for 5K. It is an account review that you get. There's a maximum of 3 reviews per stream. Then basically, currently, I have plans for a more in-depth account review, but currently the way it works is you would send me your user tag, I'd search you up, and I'd review 6 of your current top characters that you have on your page. Since I just put it up, and if you follow, I can do one for free if you'd like. So if you'd like, because I haven't done one today, and we're going to be ending relatively soon. I want to do a more in-depth one. I would very much like in the future to be able to go in to a person's account, look at their top parties, look at their top characters, and try to fix things up and adjust things. I would never invest levels or points into things without the owner's permission or go in and do anything without permission. But that is going to require some rules and stipulations that protect both me and the person who's doing the account reviews. So I haven't figured out yet, so that one's not going to be a necessarily thing right now. But the basic one, where you just send me a friend code, I search you up, and I review the 6 characters, and I give you kind of tips and suggestions, and a little bit like what you should work on and where you should be focusing on in terms of stats and such.
I believe that after the new
Home improvement,
bill is
basically,
passed, there will be
or
more and
account
more
improvement
traffic between the two sides, and more people will be coming to visit Watatsumi Island. I have to
Why
take
do you
the
ask?
opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself. Before long, tourists will start pouring in.
Thank you, Detective Heizo. On behalf of the people of Watatsumi.
My pleasure. But one good turn deserves another, does it not?
Oh, you mean there's something you wish to request?
I suppose you could
Attention,
say I'm
we
from
are
the
being
shogunate,
followed.
but
Shall
the
I
traveler
dispatch
next
the
to me
welcoming
isn't.
drones?
Warstar, thank you so much for the follow, Reno. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the game team. By the way, be sure to click that Discord link in the tags on below to join the Discord and keep up to date on what I'm doing and chat with me in chat and such like that. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking, which is weird because I'm a streamer.
As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon, and it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. Therefore, there's no need to limit his freedom, right? I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened today. Am I right, traveler?
Yeah.
Well, it's settled then. He will always be an important partner to Watatsumi, and I would never dream of limiting his freedom. So please, don't worry, Detective Heizo.
I'll hold you to that. But if I ever find out you've lied to me again, there's a chance I'll lose my cool.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth earlier. It's a serious matter, and I didn't want outside parties to become involved. But today, I realized my poor judgment. How could I possibly hide anything from Detective Heizo and the Traveler?
I'm glad you understand now. But, in all honesty, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
What?
It's because of you that I was finally able to reach an answer. After all, nothing makes a detective happier than putting a case to rest.
Ah, I understand now. You really are an interesting person, Detective Heizo.
No, I'm afraid you don't quite get what I mean.
I'm sorry?
Wait! Paimon gets this one!
I don't.
It's the answer to your question, right? The one about the thing you sensed coming from Goro and the others. Now you figured it out!
What? The thing you sensed coming from me? But I always have excellent personal hygiene.
What?
No, not like that.
Hey, traveler, could I talk to you for a moment? Besides, I haven't had a chance to thank you yet.
Oh, are you wanting an accounts review? Okay, sure. Let us... let's see here. So just to make sure, you have the 6 characters you want me to look at the moment, correct? Okay, let's see here. Honestly, I am a little nervous. I have not actually done a review before, so this is my first one. Thank you so much. Player not found. I'm not online. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Just to make sure, you're on the US server, right? There you are. Okay. Okay, so we got Raiden, Beidou, Kutsing, Fischl, Razor. I do know Razor. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's check out your Raiden. Level 90. All right, let's check out Constellations. Constellation 0. Okay. Double Crowned. All right, all right. The catch, got it. I need to get that. I still haven't gotten that weapon. Okay, let's check out these art. Let's see your attributes. It's a lot of energy recharge. Lot of energy recharge. Crit rate is fine. I would crit rate and crit damage is fine. I personally would aim more toward. I would try raising it a little bit more, but I don't think it's that bad. I just think for especially Raiden, you really want that burst to hit, so a higher crit rate is really nice. Let's see. Let's check out these. That helmet is really nice, but for piece. That is very nice helmet. That is a really good helmet. Oh, that's a good helmet. Sir. That is a nice helmet. Okay, attack percent. All right, and more crit damage. Energy recharge. Okay. More energy recharge. I'm guessing this is this. Interesting. You don't run an electro. Huh. You don't run an electro goblet. How come? Before I offer any suggestions. Yeah, that helmet is nuts. That helmet is so good. That's a 30C. That's a... Because it's better. For the catch? Interesting. Are you doing... Hold on a second. Attack percent? I would disagree. If anything, I would... Like, this build is nice. I don't see anything wrong. In the future, I would really try to get an Electro Goblet just because of diminishing returns. The way attack works is that the more attack you have, the less benefits attack come up in the outcome at the end of the game. So it kind of starts diminishing the more you have. That being said, you have the catch and such, but in general, an Electro Goblet will do more than an attack per... Is it Goblet? Am I thinking Goblet? Yes, an Electro Goblet for Raiden, I believe, will do more damage in the long run than an attack percent, just because of how the numbers work in the game. But overall, not a bad Raiden, not terrible. Let's check out your Beto. Okay, Skyward Pride, 5-star cut weapon. All right, all right. C6, I'm jealous. I don't have C6. Super Jelly, again, good crit rate, good energy recharge, good crit. Okay, your stats are pretty nice. And for Severed Fate, okay. What is with your artifacts? What is for your artifact? Your artifacts are nuts. Yeah, what is with your artifacts? These are nuts. Holy crap. Like, this is that's sad. That defense Cubs hate me, by the way. They hate everyone, it's fine. That's sad. That defense is sad, but still. God. Yeah, not much I can complain about on your Beto, especially for being a support. I don't know what swords you have, so I want to say Skyward Pride is fine. If you had the Wolf's Gravestone, I'd say you run that on her instead, but I don't know what... Catching! Is this going to be a physical DPS catch? Oh... That 71 that ratio is beautiful, by the way. That is so good. That ratio is so nice. That's a Jade Cutter. Yep, okay, got it. Huh. My Kitching loves defense. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh no. Ah. Okay. I'm not going to comment too much on cutscene because I admittedly don't know much. The only thing I know about cutscene is the physical DPS cutscene. But I'm interested in the set. But I'm guessing two piece just because the stat. Oh wait, no, that's her best in slot, isn't it? Right? That's her best in slot. It's two-piece Glad, two-piece Electro. Yeah. Okay. Electro damage bonus. I would. That's actually really good. Let's see here. Constellation, C6. I'd be surprised if you didn't. Stringless, you're sadly.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For
the pain.
Official, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
The pain about this is that your official is probably better than mine. Okay, actually, I don't know. With the good, that. Yep. Wow, that feather. Wow, that feather. Wow, that feather. Holy feathers, Batman. That is a beautiful feather. That is a nice feather. That is a nice flower. Yep. Your kitchen's good. I don't know Kujosara, so I might just skip. Okay, yeah, you're all your characters. I don't know Kujosara, so I am gonna skip these. I don't know Lisa, so I might just skip her. Interesting, Winsith. Again, good ratios. Razor, I do know. Okay. Okay. C1 Razor. Got it. Okay. So stats like. Stats are not bad. Okay. So let's check these stats. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. I already know the swap sets. What set do you think you're going to be swapping to before I offer any suggestions? Like, his stats are good. Wolf's Gravestone on 2400 attack is really good. Stats matter in general more than set bonuses because the amount of stats will amplify your character more than a set bonus will. So if you don't have a set that's equal or 4-piece physical, yeah. And then Mona, probably a lot of energy recharge. Not a lot of energy recharge. Interesting. What weapon? Winsith again. Interesting. And then Severed Fate. Yep. Hydro. That poor defense roll. That 4 defense though. Oof. 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 It's still not a bad feather, but she does damage with her E. Really? You're not building her ult? So yeah, the only thing I would really recommend is get Razor on Pale Flame if you can. Mentor ult. Okay. Yeah. I would personally, if you have, okay, so a good weapon for Mona that I've actually really ended up liking is, I don't know if you were playing with the Kokomi event, but Kokomi got an event weapon. I'll show you here in a second. I had it. It's really good for her, and it still does decent amount of damage. If you can, but the problem is, I think you really want that crit damage, and that's why you have that weapon. So that's fair. it's just to keep that ratio going. I would, even as support Raiden, switch this into an electro damage, because that'll in general just boost her damage by a lot. But again, that energy recharge and crit damage is really nice, so I think it's good for the time being. I'm just saying in the future you might want to switch that to an electro goblet. And Razor, if you can get stuff with equal or better substats, try going for Pale Flame. Wolf's Gravestone is really nice. And if for Beto, since you do have Wolf's Gravestone, if you're not running them both in the same party, I would put Wolf's Gravestone on Beto, just because that does hallelujah amounts of damage, especially since you have her C6. Like, it is nuts how much damage it is. Overall, your count's pretty good. Honestly, I think these 6 characters in general are probably better than mine, and I could pretty much steamroll most of the content in the game. So so yeah, no, these are really nice. Really well done. Well done. And thank you for letting me review your account. I really appreciate it. I was honestly kind of nervous. Actually, I wonder. Okay. And I think we put on the flower, right? How much crit rate, crit damage? Aha! That's significantly better. Aha! That's significantly worse. Okay. And so let's go back to this flower. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I want that piece. Yeah, I want that piece too. So it would be this. Yeah.
Hey!
I want to test it out here in a second.
Come here. Look. It's beautiful, isn't it? Watatsumi Island. It's remarkable how such a barren land can give life to such wonderful and stunning scenery. To be honest, I am grateful to you for this trip. Before you arrived, I was running around like a headless chicken. Even if I happened to find out what was going on here, I wouldn't have been able to uncover any concrete information without you present. I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you back. It appears that I won't be able to do so for the time being. So please, cover for me in the meantime, okay?
Have you really decided to keep the whole thing secret?
It's all in the past now. Let's just chalk it up as an intriguing experience I had on my trip here. Besides, that's not what I wanted to investigate anyway.
So now you have the answer you were searching for.
Yes. Everyone you led me to and everything they said brought me closer to the answer.
I have yet to crown a single character.
I finally get it. Watatsumi Island is an ancient land where the soil is poor and many crops do not grow because it's lacking a certain thing. But what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery. They were courageous.
You're probably
enough to
36
stand up
starring
and
the Abyss,
resist
right?
The gods and accomplish what they knew could not be done. This is yet another instance in which that certain thing shines. That missing element. That certain thing is what I sensed present in Goro, Todoroki, Tokuda, and Masashi. Which is the true vitality of this land. I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. That something from this island had evaporated into thin air. Because even something that evaporates is not gone. It's still there, just in a different state of being. When water is heated by fire, it evaporates and eventually finds its place in the sky. Similarly, when the land was harmed, its vitality evaporated, and eventually found its place among the inhabitants. This is the final answer I've been searching for. Anyway, thanks again. You know, even though we just met, I wish you could be my partner all the time. Call me Grady, I guess. But, of course, I know that's impossible. You have your own journey to complete. So I'll just keep doing what I can. Hopefully keeping my memories from evaporating safe and sound in my mind. That way, I'll always be able to remember these beautiful things. The beauty of Watatsumi Island. The people who are full of life and vitality. And you two, who are by my side.